I'm not allowing it, y'all. I'm not fucking allowing it. Don't even try it. Don't even try to fucking come here and say some fuck shit to me. I'm not fucking allowing it. You get it? No, I'm not on drugs. No, I'm not fucking nothing affiliated with goddamn Hulk Hogan. None of that. I'm a female. I like men. No, I'm not on drugs. Come in here for the fucking reading or stay the fuck away. It got nothing to do with me or my parents or nothing. You hear? Alright, I'm gonna finish that reading. I'm gonna do the letters. But I'm not gonna put up with the bullshit, okay? Not. I do this for free. Period. Okay? For donations sometimes. If you donate, I'm grateful for your donations. But I'm here to give a message, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with me specifically. This is for collective, okay? I've had it up to here to start my day in a great mood, and then I start a fucking reading, and then I get in a fucking fucked up mood because I'm being attacked every fucking day. It's ridiculous, man. Get a fucking life. Leave me alone. Get a life. Get off the fucking internet. Alright, so in the reading, we had the King of Swords is the game changer. There's a group of people that you're being protected from, divinely protected from. You've given this King of Crowns hints and clues that he finally stepped up and started investigating. Okay, he's got proof of something now. Okay, he wants to come in and change the game, okay? But he doesn't want to keep doing whatever that work, that detective work or whatever it is that he was doing. He's going to leave that type of work because he's got another idea. You have other talents, or you have some kind of talents that coincide with the talent that you carry, the gifts that you carry. You have other gifts that coincide, and he wants to amplify those gifts and elevate that way because he carries those gifts as well, okay? So y'all take that as it resonates. That's out of the Goblin market. Also, there was a poem someone's done with jumping from like person to person to try to find their true love or what have you. They're finding true love within themselves, okay? And that's changing the game as well. There's two game changers here, okay? Two game changers, okay? And they coincide with one another, but they're both a little bit this is like earth-shaking kind of fucking changes, okay? Like big-time changes that are coming in. I'm going to read out of the Life Purpose Oracle real quick before I do the letters. But I guess y'all, I hate to do it. I hate to do it, but I guess every fucking time I'm going to have to turn off the comments. Every time. From now on. Okay? I'm not going to deal with that. Do I look like I'm a person to deal with shit like that? I'm not going to fucking deal with it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to deal with a bunch of fucking immature fucking demons attacking me every fucking morning. It's not happening. I'm not the one. Okay, we got justice on the bottom of the deck for the purpose, the life purpose. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Take what resonates, children. Take what resonates. It says your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Trust. You're a teacher. You're a teacher of the spirit. It says trust your feelings and dreams to guide you you're on your career path. And it says study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. One more card out of the life purpose cards. You're a teacher. It says you're a builder. You're a teacher, I'm telling you. It says your innate ability to build and create brings a deep sense of accomplishment. You're a master manifester. So be careful what you're thinking about right now, what you're energy you're allowing, that and that and that. Be careful of that, because what you think, you create, okay? It's happening. It's happening in real time now, okay? It's not something that you're thinking up, and praying, thinking up, and then it happens 10 years from now. This is shit that's going on almost instantaneously, okay? It says body work. It says your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, and exercise training. You may possibly be going into some type of, golly, wow. You know what I just heard? I just heard training for a marathon, like a triathlon. Maybe you're gonna train for a triathlon. Someone sees your potential as far as like, okay, you're in great fucking health for your age. You're good physical health. Okay, you're mentally good. It's some, you could be training for like a triathlon. I'm that's what I'm feeling, and teaching others the determination, and when you set your mind to it, it doesn't matter how old or young or who you are or disabled or what. It doesn't matter. That you can, when you set your mind to it, you can achieve anything. Anything is possible. Anything. Okay? And you're going to be worldly known for it. It says leadership. It says take charge of the situation. So take charge of the situation, okay? Someone's going to come. Man, everything says train. It's something to do with physical training. Physical training. Maybe you're going to be some type of a coach, like a coach online, like some type of life coach or something. Maybe you already are. That's what I am. That's what I do. I'm a life coach. Pretty much a great teacher. It says the water guardian. Connect with your emotions and learn from spiritual experiences. This is me. I claim it. I'm a water sign and I'm a great teacher. Because I just do it different. And I damn sure ain't gonna fucking just put up with bullshit. You're gonna learn a fucking lesson. You're gonna keep on fucking doing stupid shit repeatedly. You're gonna learn a lesson from me. I don't have to touch you physically for you to learn a motherfucking lesson. Trust me. Been doing this my whole life. Even when I was a little kid. Same shit. I teach people the same fucking way. I'm telling you, it says peacekeeper. A harmonious resolution is possible. Moving into your north node, embrace the energy of peace. You're an oracle. Wait for important information. Seeing from the higher perspective. This is God. This card is God. God's intervening for this peacekeeping oracle. Everything's about to change. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. Everything. Okay? Y'all take it what resonates. Fire guardian and a water guardian showed up in this reading. Take what resonates. Fire guardian and a water guardian. Okay? Fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Water is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? Take that as it resonates. Those could be opposing, or they could be partnership. That could be opposing energy. Okay? Fire and water can be very opposing. Okay? But it could also be heat things up, steam, get things steamy, get things boiled up, boiling over. Take what resonates, because water, look, fire has a tendency to, what do I want to say? We'll say the word try to intimidate water. Fire tries like hell to intimidate water, because, you want me to tell you why? Because water has the ability to snuff out the fire just like that. Okay? Just like that. Fire cannot withstand water. Okay, I'm telling you. The fire will because the water is serene and the fire will do all kinds of shit to get it out of its element to alter the water's element. Okay? But if that fire isn't fucking careful, that fire's gonna get burned because water don't burn. That fire can't burn the water, but the water can fucking put that fire out like that if it wants to. So that fire better be fucking careful or it's gonna get fucking burnt. Because that water can just fucking put you out just like that. It don't take much. Don't take much. But that water will put up with a lot of bullshit because that water is very forgiving. Water is very forgiving. Okay? You can boil water in a pot and it'll boil and get really fucking hot and you leave it there for 10 minutes, that shit'll be cold again, just like that. Very forgiving. It can transform right back to its original state from being burned. Take what resonates, okay? What do these got to say? Ooh, I see a lot of creativity. There's something creative coming your way. G? I'm a G. I'm a G. Let's see if there's anybody in here say hey to. Real quick. Real quick, like. What does it say where? Okay, I forget how to do it. Hold on. No, I hit the wrong. What? I must be hitting the wrong thing. Okay. I'm gonna say hey to y'all. Hey, Miss Kate. Okay. Hey, Miss Kate. Thank you. I love you, Miss Kate. I do. I can't wait for the day that all of us come and meet each other. Like we all. Look, when I get that big, y'all, I'm gonna have a celebration. I'm gonna invite all of y'all. Y'all gonna come? I hope you do. I'll pay for the way to get here, okay? I'm gonna have a celebration for my collective. For those ones. Okay? We're all gonna be celebrating. Okay, let's find out what these letters got to say. Something to do with the cancer, y'all. Just saying. I'm gonna leave them comments on right now, Miss Kate, because you're in here. But yeah, I ain't gonna put up with the bullshit. People accusing me of being on drugs or anything. I'm not dealing with it. Because I ain't on fucking drugs and I ain't got to prove shit to no motherfucking body. My word's sufficient enough. Period. It says few flaws, law, see soon, see flaws, see flaws soon. Hold on a minute, y'all. We got Gene out here. It says me. Okay. Okay, Gene. Flows, so Gene flows, so yeah, Gene flows, so this is females. Females of Jason. Females of Jason. Chew. Why are you saying that? This right here is a freaking Chinese or Japanese word or something. That's Chinese or Asian word. This is an Asian word. I don't know why I'm saying that to y'all, but I have to use the restroom. I got to pee real fast. Miss Kate, how'd you like that analogy of the water and the fire? You could dig it. Yeah, or yeah, I was born here on this earth. I don't think I'm from here. Just saying. I don't think that I'm from here. Females of choose. Hold on. They're saying chose. Chose. Females of something chose. Chose. Chose you. Chose gun. Someone chose gun. Choose gun. Choose fun. VJ. VJT. That's my freaking initials. What? Are you talking to me, Spirit? What the crap? Lefties. I see the word lefties, but it says left. FEMA? FEMA left. Y'all see that? Choose guns. Choose us. VJ, some kind of victory. Oh, wait. Zuzu's pedals. It's a wonderful life, y'all. It's a great time to be alive. I knew that I would be alive during this. I knew it all of my life that I would be alive during all this. During all of this. I knew it from when I was a little kid. It's just crazy to me. Something is awful. Awful. Awful less. Awful less. See. Let's see. Questions. Choo choo. Y'all watched Thomas the Train yesterday, so I'm just saying. I watched the shit out of it. Because, did y'all know? I forgot to tell y'all. This morning, I woke up. Okay, I woke up in the middle of the night. Just for just a little while. I didn't stay up. But I woke up and I was hearing this shit about I was in the bathroom and I was watching YouTube stuff. But I was hearing this shit about a fucking cartoon. What are they calling it? It's cartoon. Some kind of cartoon agenda. I forgot what they called it. Okay, but it's kind of like an MK Ultra program. Okay, but these creatures, these beings, they're all in our cartoons. Okay, y'all seen the fucking brand new shit that they found in Peru, I think. It's brand new. Okay, well, it's got a fucking sarcophagus in it. Okay, there's a little pyramid, and then it's got a like a lid, like a coffin thing, and where they took that motherfucking lid off. This motherfucker looks god dang just like what is that stupid ass fucking alien's name on American Dad? I cannot remember his stupid name, man. It looks exactly. I'm talking about this motherfucker looks identical to that fucking alien on American Dad. Looks identical to it. And they were talking about the agenda, some kind of cartoon something. They were calling it something like, you know how the programs like MK Ultra, MK Often, and la la la. Well, they were calling it cartoon something. The cartoon something, okay? Because they're depicting all of these. Remember when you was a little kid? When I was a little kid, man, I couldn't get enough cartoons. I don't know, okay? I couldn't get enough cartoons. Roger. Yes, Roger's his name. Thank you. Oh my God. Ever since yesterday, I was sitting there going, what is that stupid motherfucker's name, man? What is his name? And you know how Roger goes and he acts, he puts on these outfits and all this, he could be male or female. It don't matter to him. He don't care. Okay? But he puts on all these outfits and stuff like that and changes his identity. That motherfucker. Y'all look it up. Where is it, man? I'm trying to think where it's at. It's brand new, just brand spanking new. I mean, like the last 2 days they found this shit. It's got a pyramid. I guess it would be the base of it would be about the size of this basket, and then right beside it, there's a grave. It looks about the size of a fucking kid, which Roger is about the size of a kid, and that shit looks like they took a snapshot of Roger. Oh God. They open that shit up. This alien sitting there like this. Straight up alien. 9/11 on the phone on the thing. Look it up, y'all. God, I wish I could remember where it's at. Uruguay? No, it's a Peru. I want to say they said Peru. But I wanted to ask y'all this too, because this is really kind of bothering me. Okay, so I've been living on the earth for 55 years. Well, it will be on June 23rd. I've been living on the earth, okay, for 55 fucking years. Okay, and there was people who lived on the earth way, long time, okay? Now, why all of a sudden, not 2024 really, but a little bit, sort of. Not 2023 at all. 2023 was nothing like, I mean, like the year 2024 was a portal. Okay, so because year 2025, all of a sudden, these motherfuckers is going straight to all these motherfucking spots on the earth that wasn't explored and finding shit every fucking time. Y'all don't find that kind of odd that all of a sudden they digging up dinosaur heads, I mean dragon heads, looks like a fucking dragon, digging up alien scripture, that the AIs can now the AI, that new shit they found on that wall inside that pyramid or what have you, in that new pyramid, not the one I'm talking about. They got an AI robot in there deciphering it. That shit says that we're all gonna get on a big ship. We're gonna find a key, or maybe the Earth is a big ship. I'm not sure, but we're gonna. That fucking shit says the aliens told us that we're all gonna fucking hop on a ship and get the fuck on out of here. And they saying that the keys are in the pyramids. There's keys. We got to know how to run them. Okay? But the keys, nobody can run them but us. It's our DNA that can run the machine. You understand? Our DNA. The humans. It's our DNA that can run those machines. Not the aliens. The aliens can't fucking do it. That's why they need us. Period. It's our DNA. It's our blood. Okay. Alright, so I just want to tell y'all there's something about a chest. Sees a chest. This is something about a secret being. This isn't like something being protected. When you have a treasure, they put it in a chest. The chest is there to protect it. Okay, you understand? The chest. The treasure chest is there to protect what's inside of it. Okay? So something's being protected. Okay? It says weeks of questions. Weeks of questions. Something about awful questions. Someone had some awful questions. Something about off and on. Off and on. My chest. My chest. Oh, somebody's talking about their chest. Someone's feeling guilt. Someone has to get something off of their chest. You see that? They're having anxiety, feeling guilt about something. They feel awful. Something about law of There's a lot of E's here. Something mess, match. Mess match? Guess weeks. Guess a week out of law. Out of law. Something's out of somebody's jurisdiction. Something's out of somebody's jurisdiction, y'all. But this is CIA and FBI. So it's got to be. This is out of touch. Law, out of touch. Wolf. Yeah. When I see this, it means a lot to me. I'm just saying, that's my spirit animal. That and the owl. And they're both out here. And the turtle. Those are my spirit animals. They always have been even before I even knew anything about any of this shit. The owl, the wolf. The wolf is my main spirit. He leans on my left leg when I walk. He leans on it all the time to let me know he's there. And Jesus walks on my right side and puts his arm around my shoulders. All the time. I feel it all the time. Touch. Something about it. Something flying in the air. An owl. Touch. Touch me. Somebody's been reached. Okay, when it's about saying touch me. You have broke through the barrier. Okay, just let me look at it for a second. Left me out, mean. Left me out, mean. Guess, out of touch. It says guess out of touch. Someone left you out because you were out of touch with them because you don't want nothing to do with a bunch of fucking witches. So much seen. It says Sean. And then it says Gene. So much seen like this too. So somebody's seen a lot of shit. Just saying. It looks like it says Waffle House. Fucking shit says Waffle House out here. Oh my god. I'm a Waffle House veteran, y'all. I'm generational. My grandma, my mom, my daughter, we all work for Waffle House. I have veterans pin. I was really fucking good at it. I was really good at Waffle House. Because I wasn't on dope and drugs and that. I had fucking regulars. I made damn good money at Waffle House. That was the best tip place that I ever fucking worked at. And I worked at a bunch of fucking restaurants. And Waffle House is so easily turned over. You can turn them over real fast because they know to get up and get the fuck out of there. Okay? And shit, I was making $50 tips and shit in Waffle House. And then I quit because I moved for my stupid ass fucking ex-husband because he wanted me to move and I moved. Somebody wants to have lunch with you. See me, James. James is feeling guilty. James Lee. It says James Zane. Person's name is James Zane. Soul of the wolf. It said the soul of the wolf. We left. Sweet. We left. Sweet soul. Something about Xanax. It says minus. So 9 minus 6 is 3. So some kind of collaboration, y'all. Off. Sweet soul. Off. I see an ankh here. An ankh. That's a key. When y'all see the ankh, it looks like a cross, but it ain't a cross. It got a little handle on it, and it's got two little prongs that come out on one side and goes down almost like a sword, but it's got a handle on it. An ankh is a key. It goes into a little square hole, looks like that. Okay, it goes into a portal hole, a stargate. Okay, that's what them ankhs do, is they go into a stargate. Okay, so don't let them fool you. It says let's slow something about slow something down. Let's slow down something about it. Face home, face house. House of souls. House of souls. Face house of souls. In the net. We met. Something about a cafe. We met cafe. House of souls. House of souls. Gun. June. GK. Game of Cont. She has something about June. Foul. She has foul soul. Someone has a foul soul. And someone has a sweet soul. Take what resonates, y'all. Cuts foul off. Cuts foul off. Game. There's a game changer, something versus. Okay, something about a cousin. It says the stuff, the soul. Cuts off the soul. Success of me. Georgia. Flow through some kind of changes. Flow through the changes. Something about chess. This is checkmate. Flow through the changes is REO Speedwagon, ain't it? Ain't that REO Speedwagon? Flowing through the changes? Roger, I can't believe. Thank you so much, man. You are a lifesaver. That shit was gonna drive me crazy trying to think of that alien's name. Okay. There's something about a stage. Stages of me. Stages of me. You go through different stages. Watches the different stages. And how you reinvent yourself. Somebody's been watching you reinvent yourself. Goes off. Watch. Sun. Me. Jules. Something about Jules. Go off. Jules go off. Watches. UK. Something happening with the UK, y'all. I forget. Something with Trump and the UK. I forget. I can't remember. Go off. Okay. Watches the sun. Something that's the same as you. Same as you. This is fuck off. It says fuck off. Going off. Goes off. Fuck off. She... Unwasted. Somebody was wasted. She's wasted. She wastes. She wastes him. Somebody was shunned. Okay, them, fuck off. Okay, is this how it's gonna be? This is what you're talking about? Was them. Jealous. Family member? Jealous. SOS. Same old shit. Jealous of them. C. Jealous of Gene. So bad. I don't know what you're saying. Ghost me. Jealous. Fuck. We fuck. Fun. We fuck fun. Wes. I don't know. Competition. WZ. QWZ. Jealous. Ghost me. Jealous. We fuck. Versus fun. Take what resonates. I gotta pee again. God almighty. That coffee fucking triggers me to pee. Wow, y'all, give me a second. Let me sit here for a second. Alright. Let me read out of a book or something. Y'all know, I start feeling it. I start feeling like, oh, look, it's very hard to explain the gift. When you know, you know. You already know, okay? Sometimes these letters will be so overwhelming because y'all will see how I'll start out sometimes kind of slow, and then all of a sudden it's just like flipping words out there. I have no control over that. It kind of overwhelms me a little bit, okay? Because it starts just moving the letters and showing me, and I'm seeing so many words that I can't hardly keep up with how many words that's trying to show to me. Okay, so I have to take a second to stop for a second. Because I can see things out here. I can look down here like this, and I can see shit that you may not be able to see, but I can see like 15 words that aren't wrote out here. Okay, and so I have to catch up to it. When you write songs, I do that too. When I write songs, look, I'm very good at writing songs at the drop of a hat. Okay, I wrote 3 songs and put them on my Star Maker app. But I wrote them as I was singing the motherfucker. So I'm writing it down after I get done. Because I'm real good at making up lyrics and stuff real fast, okay? Yeah, that's what the feeling is. When I look at these letters, I can see like a bunch of words that I haven't put out there. That's why sometimes y'all will see me like, I'll like kind of go back over it when I'm done at the end, because I'll be like, okay, it says, even if I'm not moving the letters, I'll be like, it's got Brian and Todd and da 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 da. I'll say all that because it'll say, so I can keep up with what this says. Thomas, okay? I'm just saying, there's a lot of shit going on here. It says Thomas. I'm gonna have to Thomason. So Jason Thomason, wow, motherfucking got his whole name out here. That's my ex-husband. Loser, for sure. Jews. Somebody went into a secret society. Someone sold their soul. And you were the sacrifice. Masons. I'm telling you, someone sold their fucking soul. And you were the sacrifice. Whole Masons. Stuff. for stuff. Use stuff. Use our stuff. Use your stuff. Gave us some. Jason dying. Jason dying. Has it says mucus or muscles. Something's wrong with his muscles. Mucus or muscles. Mucus on half left side. Something about on his muscles. What? Speak up. Go. Wow. Exercise. State of. Have. Shave off. Someone had to shave off. Muscles? Got muscles. Someone got muscles? Someone. What? Are you saying that he sold his soul and became like, okay, I'm just gonna say it like this, y'all. Macaulay motherfucking Culkin. Okay, just gonna say it like that. Someone transformed like that. Y'all remember that movie, that movie Kim Kardashian had made for the Barker dude or whatever it was. Kim made the movie for him, but he was with Courtney. Okay, well, she made a movie, and at the end of it, it has Macaulay Culkin as Santa Claus at the very end. I'm holding a gun, I think he is. I forget it. I have to look it up again. A creepy fucking video, creepy as hell. But that Macaulay Culkin does not look nothing like the one a year prior. Little skinny, scrawny, little fucking skeleton, little dweeb looking thing. Turns in a year's time. Bulks out. Like muscles everywhere. Hitting his face, his jaw. That's something, like when they sell their souls, a lot of times for some fucking reason, they ask for that. They ask for great body and that when they sell their soul. I'm telling you, it's crazy. This is ego. To sell your soul is ego. You can't sell something that don't fucking belong to you. Your soul belongs to God. That's ego. You understand? You cannot sell something that doesn't belong to you. Your soul belongs to God. He's your creator. You can't sell what is his. Because he's part of it. Okay, let me explain that real quick, okay? The Holy Spirit lives within all of us. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the rich, the poor. It don't matter. The Holy Spirit lives in us. Where our essence of life comes from God. We have an essence, okay? Little pieces of God, little chunks of God put into us, okay? Thanks to Jesus. Jesus had that done for us, a gift, okay? And all we have to do is believe and believe in Jesus Christ and believe. It ignites that wakens up that Holy Spirit lives within us. Okay? If we walk around refusing it, it leaves darkness all around us, because the Holy Spirit is the light. Okay? It's the light that lives within us. It makes us shine bright and that, okay? You can't sell that, because it's God. You cannot sell God. You can't sell him. He's in you. It's part of your DNA, your whole essence, everything. Okay, that's how each little cell has its own little fucking universe in it. You can't sell that. I don't care who you are. That's ego thinking that you can sell your soul. That's why the devil gets control when you do that. Okay? And these people keep doing these stupid ass fucking actions, okay? Because now they think they're chained to the devil. They done sold their soul, and the devil's their master, and they have to do what the devil says. That's not true neither. That's manipulation, MK Ultra. That's getting in their fucking psyche to make them think that they're not good enough to be for God because they sold their soul. But they can transform that and they can get out of that, okay? If God gives you breath every day, it's one thing you need to be grateful for when you wake up, that He let you breathe, okay? I'm telling you. And He also allowed you to come back to yourself every single morning. Because when you go to sleep, you leave this body. You don't be in this body. When you're in real sleep, realm sleep, you're in realm. You're not in this body. Okay? The body's still functioning from the brain function. The brain function helps you to breathe and toss and turn, what have you, okay? But you're not in this body. Your dream state, you're in another completely different, altered reality. And so when you come back to your body to wake up, that's a gift from God. God is showing you the way to get back to your body, the red cord. Okay? When you wake up, you're here. Thank you, God. Here I am. I'm here again. Every day. Every day is brand new. Okay? I'm just telling you, every day is a new chance. And if you have taken vows or oaths to the darkness, if you have done that, it's as simple as fucking turning to Jesus Christ and calling out His name. It's that simple. And He'll come. It's that simple. Just turn to God. Turn to Jesus. Quit doing the things that you were doing. It's that easy. For some reason, I want to get one of these that says glow. Deep cuts. Go. It says glow got out of Cont. Got out of Cont. Something about a necklace. Necklaces, muscles. What is muscles for? Uncle was in a cult. My uncle. Not collectives. It's somebody else. It's the counterpart's uncle. Was in a cult. Aunt and uncle. Aunt and uncle's out here. Has dark house. There's something about a fucking haunted house. Keeps talking about it. What do you want to tell me about this fucking haunted house? And you talking about this haunted house? Is it collectives? I mean, damn. Do you want a haunted house collective? Shit. Or is it fucking haunted because it's yours and these motherfuckers took it? Which one is it? Let's find the pendulum and find and ask, okay? I mean, damn, I don't necessarily want to live in a fucking haunted house. I'm just saying. Just saying. This shit says Jesus out here. Hold on. Okay, this house that you talking about, it's haunted? It's got spirits in it. There's spirits in this house that you're talking about. Okay, stop. Thank you, pendulum. Okay. Were they created spirits or were they... okay, you can't answer it like that. Okay, so... Good morning, Miss Stacy. Okay, so... Are they practicing witchcraft in Collective's house? Stop. Made sacrifices in Collective's house? Stop. Is this house in Collective's name? Is this house in Collective's name? It says no. Stop. Is this house in Collective's grandparents' name? This house is in your grandparents' name. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm sorry I have to use the restroom again because coffee does that to me. Okay, this house is in Collector's grandparents' name, or something to that effect. It's almost like it's like the spouse of the grandparent wasn't your grandparent. Like the spouse was different. Okay, let's see what we got. Page 119. Okay, that's an 11. People music. People music. I swear it's the first thing it says, and then the next thing I see, it says the teacher. It says people music and the teacher. Think what resonates. Y'all go check out, man. Y'all go on my Star Maker app. I wrote this fucking song called "The Dog." Whew, fucking blues. Look, I like all music. I like all kinds of music, y'all. I listen to the oldies, the goldies, and I listen to the new shit. I'm not much on rap though. I don't give a fuck about rap. Back in the day, rap, yeah, when they first started because it was brand new and it was special. But I really like music. Okay, I wrote songs all of my life and people stole them. They stole my poetry. Why I don't know. And then I started doing art, painting. As soon as I started painting, man, you wouldn't believe how many motherfuckers stole my paintings in different areas and different places. I got offered fucking $300 for a set of fucking under the sea colored pencil things I drew. I colored, but I wasn't finished with the last one. And as soon as I finished the last one, then motherfuckers stole them. Not the people who offered me. I'd moved, but I was gonna take it back over there. As soon as I finished it, she ran a seafood restaurant. She was gonna put them in frames because they were pretty big. As soon as I finished the last motherfucking one, man. As soon as I got finished with it, my sister and her buddies fucking stole my fucking shit. My sister. That shit irritates the piss out of me that they stole all my shit like that. Because I had my daughter's, all her memorabilia in a box. And they stole it all. It's fucked up. Anyway, this says people music. But I did like the use of the 3 songs. Like a literal triptych. 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 Or an after-the-fact love triangle. Okay, that's a whole sentence. It's in quotation, so I'm going to start from the beginning of that. It says, "It was dark as hell," was my impression. This from one of the younger girls, meaning my age, who was writing a memoir about her mom. I don't know any of these songs. I'm not into old white people music. It says, but I did like the use of the 3 songs like a literary triptych or an after-the-fact love triangle. The teacher, Tracy, nodded. She wrote long-form magazine articles and had published one epic narrative history of the Underground Railroad that had taken her 20 years to write and research. I do know these songs, and I'm not sure I'll ever hear them the same way again, she said, which is definitely saying something. Tracy had perfect gray face framing locks that never moved. Definitely saying something. A deadweight compliment, almost backhanded. It hung in the air. I agree with the sense of, like, what's the point? The young girl continued. What is she writing about, really? Is she writing about the music or is she writing about herself? Because if she's writing about herself, we need more of her. And if she's writing about the music, we need less of her. Heads began nodding around the table like dominoes. Something's going to fall like dominoes. I'm telling you. Y'all check it out, okay? It says, picking up speed. Only Raj, the food writer, stayed still. Naomi was looking at me. I would agree generally, she said, and folding her long fingers thoughtfully over her chin. But I would also acknowledge that maybe you're carving out some new territory here, or that's what's making us uncomfortable, because somebody does something different. Even in music, you may take an old song or something like that and recreate it, maybe like, y'all hear like in movies and stuff, how there's a song that you're familiar with, but it's sang in a totally different way, okay? I'm going to give you an example. I got Benny and June because I like watching old classic music, movies. And Benny and June has the song, um, come down off your throne and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. Well, it's got that song in it, okay? But it's sang by a woman in a totally different tempo, and it sounds more emotional. It gives it more punch. And you're able to transform songs like that. So that's something you've been doing all your life too. And you can come up with a lyric or two at the drop of a hat. Maybe you're not a rapper or nothing like that. You know how rappers, they just pop out whole fucking songs in a battle. Okay, maybe it's not like that. But you can come up with lyrics to things pretty quick, okay? And sensible lyrics that flow and make sense, okay? And some people may not have been interested in the type of music, but you transform the type of music into like a national sensation or something to that effect, okay? Take it as it resonates. It says they're all nodding around, replaced by the back and forth head tilting of fake consideration. Naomi was being a friend. I felt as always when my stories were being workshopped, like my entire system had been arrested. Brain, organs, all the gears just paused mid-crank. I wrote everything down verbatim in my notebook, my wrist aching already. I would process it later. Roz, Tracy said, you look like you have a different perspective. Oh, he said, and leaned forward, clearing his throat. Yeah, I guess so. I feel very clear on what she's writing about, actually, because she announces it in the last line. She's writing about herself. So I would vote for inserting more of herself, not less of herself. Take what resonates. We got a brand new beginning. Page 119. So something about put more of yourself into something. Put more of yourself into say you sing music, say you sing songs. Put more of yourself into the song. You don't have to do it just like the song predicts. Put yourself into it. Put your emotions, put your soul into it, or into your art, into your whatever this is you're creating, your flowers, okay? You can plant flowers. You can plant flowers all motherfucking day long. Okay? But for them to be give the extra punch that you're looking for, that extra color and that extra beauty. You don't want to plant all the same flower right here and then all the same flower right here, and they're two totally different. They don't flow. They're just flowers that you planted. Okay, and then they look awkward, and it's you don't want to put a fucking okay. You don't want to put a what am I trying to find? You don't want to put a kudzu bush right in front of your fucking large view window, or it's gonna be covered with fucking kudzu. Okay, put yourself into it. When you pick those flowers, when you pick them with care, and say, okay, that would go great. When you pick those fish in the fish aquarium, lots of fish can't be in the same tank together. You have to pick them with care, okay? And let me tell you this: some of the ugliest fish, if you get the pretty, colorful ones, if you get this ugly fish, that ugly fish turns out to be the most beautiful fish in the fucking tank because all them little pretty, colorful ones complement the accents on the ugly one, and it makes the ugly one most beautiful one. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, and put yourself into it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. You do understand what I'm saying. Put yourself into it, okay? Seek, amuse, fun, seek fun. I don't know why it says aunt and uncle go out, aunt and uncle out, use mask, See mask off. Clues. See mask off. It says heaven. Heaven. There's Musk. You know old Elon gonna show himself. Even he ain't got nothing to do with it. He gonna be involved. God use Musk. Go use Musk. Okay, so Elon Musk is stalking me, y'all. Y'all, I know y'all think that's funny, but he is. And I keep fucking... I keep blocking him. His motherfuckers on every single one of my... It says 10101, y'all. And then it says 4 and 7, which is an 11. He keeps following me on all of my social medias. He keeps following me on all my social medias, and I fucking snap off on his ass because he'll start saying some shit, and I'll snap off on his ass, and I'll start saying shit about him. What the fuck does he know about being a regular person and shit like that? I'll ask him. I say shit like that to him all the time. You don't know nothing about being a fucking regular Joe, motherfucker. You was born with a silver spoon up your asshole. What are you talking about? You think you can do something and change? You're worried about your crowd, your people you're surrounded by. What about the common person? That's what I say to him every time, and he'll fuck it, and I'll block him, and then he'll find me on some kind of other social media. It's the same person because I can tell by the way he's talking to me. Okay, use Elon Musk. Okay, Elon, bring it to me, man. Go heavy. Something about heaven. Y'all, I watched 13 going on 30, and they went in the closet for 7 minutes in heaven. That changed her life. That changed her whole fucking life. Her going in that portal into that closet. Okay? Because she ended up kissing a boy that was popular, but she was mean to the boy that loved her. Y'all remember the movie? And then when it transformed her into the grown up, she seen that that's not the person that she wanted to be because it made her ego and made her real egoish. It took away her trueness. It covered up her trueness, and then but because she was 13 and a full grown body, she felt like the 13-year-old, so she was portraying that and not the person that she had become. It all comes back down to her going back into that fucking portal and coming back out, being changing her destiny. She kind of got to see what it would be like if she had followed those footsteps. Kind of like It's a Wonderful Life. And there's a lot of movies out there like that. Do you ever wonder, Collective, if you hadn't have made some of the choices that you'd made, where you'd be right now? You ever wonder about that? Or what if you didn't exist? Like, what if you just wasn't here? How would it affect the here and now? Do you ever wonder about that? Be careful what you wish for. I don't know what the fuck Elon's gonna do though, but Elon, motherfucker, I swear to God, he don't leave me alone. He's like almost got the same. Me and him's got almost the same birthday, y'all. I'm just saying. We're the same age. Few felons. What? Who's a fucking used felons? She used felons? Cut. Go cut. Go cut Muse. She used felons. Something is awful. Okay, I'm done with these. There's still a lot there, but I want to talk to y'all. So, Annabelle. How come in the motherfucking late 70s, early 80s, y'all know how long ago that was, right? Lorraine said, or whatever her fucking name is, them people, they said, don't fucking fuck. This says Jesus out here, by the way. I forgot to tell y'all. It says Jesus. Okay. Don't touch her. Leave her the fuck alone. Don't mess with her. Leave her the fuck alone. They have her subdued, comfortable. They told her that she was in charge of that place. This is AKA out here too, so somebody's going by a different name. Okay. But they told the Vatican and all that. Okay. Yeah, you understand that lady, Lorraine Warren, whatever her thing name is, she was like an earth angel. She was like she was very gifted. She was very gifted. The guy, the man, her husband, they was like a twin flame fucking relationship straight up, okay? He was very extremely abusive to her. He beat on her. He was very abusive to her. That. She had a very, very special gift, okay? She could control demons. Straight up. She could control demons. That's why they stayed together like that, because she could control the demon that was in him. Anyway, she left notes, had locks on the box, Annabelle's box, because Annabelle's box would just open mysteriously. She'd be out of her box, all kinds of shit. But she's pure evil. She's got legion in her. Okay? Annabelle's got legion in her. I ask y'all, who on earth in their right fucking mind, whether it be the truth, whether it be a lie, whether it be made up, whether it be whatever the fuck it is. This doll's been sleeping for years. Years! Who in their fucking right mind is going to go against the demon fighter and say, oh, well, shit, this is a Raggedy Ann doll. I think we need to take it on tour. It can't say nothing. It can't do anything, apparently, according to them. We're just going to, since they left a note specifically saying, don't fuck with this motherfucking doll. Don't fuck with her. Leave her here. She's subdued. She likes it. Okay? Leave her fucking here. Oh, wait. We can't do that. They left a note saying, don't do this. Let's take her on tour. Now she's missing. They think that they got a replacement doll now because she's missing. Okay? Disappeared on this tour. Why are they unlocking all these fucking... Well, it says it in prophecy. The first place that they took her to was a prison. Y'all think that was a coincidence? The first place that they took this Annabelle doll to was a fucking high security prison. 12 inmates escaped that night. So, next place they take her, what? To the most fucking haunted, spiritual fucking place in America? What? Louisiana? New Orleans? Take her there. Guess what? LeFleur's house suddenly burns to the ground and all those trapped spirits are freed. You know how angry those spirits are? They've been trapped in that fucking house for quite some time. She was a voodoo princess. She made voodoo dolls. She done all kinds of shit. Sacrifices, all kinds of stuff. Her house burns to the ground. You think that's a coincidence? Think it's a coincidence? I don't. And then they took her to some other place, and 2 days after that, mysteriously, there was another huge fire, and now she's missing. Now they can't find her. They think that the doll that they got now has been... Someone stole Annabelle and replaced it with a Raggedy Ann doll. Oh, do you know what someone would want the use of Annabelle? That sure does fucking make me think of child's play. Don't it make you think of child's play? The person's trying to find a body. This being, this entity, Annabelle, is trying to find a body. Y'all beware. Maybe he already did. Maybe Annabelle found a body and replaced herself with a Raggedy Ann doll. Just saying. This stuff, it's so funny too, because the things that I'm talking about now, if I would have talked about them, and I did, if I'd have talked about them 10 years ago, 12 years ago, motherfuckers would be saying, oh, she's crazy. She's crazy. Listen to her. Listen to her talking about the dog. 10:01, y'all. And now, motherfuckers know that it's true. They can see it. It's plain seen. They took this motherfucking doll for no reason. None. What? Okay, what reason? Y'all 5 1s up there. What? And a 3 and a 7. What reason could you fathom that they would want to take this doll and travel it around the country or the world? What other reason would you think that they would want to do that in any kind of way, y'all? They didn't do it while the movie was out. Why didn't they do it then to promote the movie? Why now? Why wait till after? You understand what I'm saying? This has been like, what, 6 years since that movie come out. And now all of a sudden, oh, well, hey, shit, let's go and take it out of its cage and let's set it free. Hell, we'll drive it where it needs to go, wherever it is it wants to go. Let's drive that motherfucker. We'll take it to the most infested dark spirit place on the all of America. Let's take it there after we take it to a high security prison. Let's take this demonic thing there. So what is that? What kind of shit is that, y'all? Like, who thought of that? I want to know the person responsible for the idea to take this doll on tour. No one has said who that is. No one. Who is it, y'all? What group of people decided that that was a good idea? And for what purpose? What is the purpose of taking a fucking Raggedy Ann doll in a box all around the country for people to just come look at it? When it clearly says, don't move this doll. They have a dark agenda. Alright, in the Bible it says Psalms. Psalms 29 says, praise to God in His holiness and majesty. Amen. Give unto the Lord, O you mighty ones. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord glory due to His name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of His holiness. The voice of the Lord is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord is over many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full majesty. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. Yes, the Lord splinters the cedars of Lebanon. He makes them also skip like a calf. Lebanon and Saron like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord divides the flames of fire. He's the water. He's the living waters. Remember, I was told y'all about this. Y'all, the whole reading comes together at the very end. I'm trying to tell y'all. He's the living waters that can snuff out the fires. The fires cannot do anything to the water but get it hot. He is the living waters. The voice of the Lord divides the flames of fire. And what? He lives within you when you speak the truth. Guess who's speaking? Guess who's speaking when you speak the truth, collective? The voice of the Lord. Speaking out of your mouth. The voice of the Lord shakes the wilderness. The Lord shakes the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord makes the deer give birth and strips the forest bare. In His temple everyone says glory. Shouts glory. It says the Lord sat enthroned at the flood, and the Lord sits as king forever. The Lord will give strength to His people, The Lord will bless his people with peace. Amen. Psalms 29. Y'all take that as it resonates. The voice of the Lord will snuff out the flames. You understand? He's the living water. Oh, please, I hope y'all understand. He's the living water. What did I say? I told y'all about the fire and the water, and there was a parable there for a reason, because it led up to that, me telling y'all that. So I'm trying to tell y'all, the message, if you listen, use your discernment, it will come to you. You understand? Because every single time, if y'all go over my old videos, it's going to show y'all. I don't care if the fucking video's 3 hours long. Somehow or the other, it comes back full circle, and it summarizes the whole fucking thing in a small sentence, a small paragraph even. So understand that he that lives within you is greater than he that lives in the world. And when you speak truth, that's the voice of the Lord. That's the voice of the Lord. No wings needed, collective. Look, you can use some weed. That looks like weed, don't it? You don't need wings, you can smoke weed. Flying high again, oh no, no, here we go now. Look, you don't need wings. No, you got weed. Just saying. There's something about to fuck somebody's cousin. It says page 45 with something being prepared, okay? We need no wings. Body that the deep cushion still held with an upholstery ghost. She pulled her hand back and laid down all the way. A text buzzed in, rattling the phone across the glass coffee table. It was Nevaeh. Nevaeh's heaven backwards. It says, after we spoke, I checked with Georgina, and it seems our cousin in Avalia is indeed alive. At least for now. I'm still alive! My cousin's trying to kill me. Y'all had no idea what she was. She was fucking practicing magic on me for sure, without a doubt. With no doubt about it. I know for sure she was. And she fucked my ex-husband after we was divorced, but she fucked him. Anyway, and he tried to lie to me about it. Crazy as shit. Okay, but it says that she is indeed still alive. Indeed. It says, what do you mean for now? That's what Nevaeh says back. What do you mean for now? It says she has heart trouble, but she's my age, so only to be expected. It says, do you have a phone number for her? Ha ha, no way. She lives in a covenant. They pride themselves on being removed from modern technologies. Then it says, interesting, Tara thought. Then she put the phone back down and cracked open the history of mystique experiences. She was excited about the pile of books that awaited her on the coffee table. Something about studying, doing studies, learning some kind of new something about all of this, okay? It was a subject that she wouldn't have touched a year ago. But by the third page, she was pulled in, lost in the introduction. She wasn't sure how this would help her discern why she had started levitating or how to stop it. But she couldn't go back to teaching without solving this issue. It says, if she didn't go back, they would rip the academy rug out from under her. And it wasn't as if she could go to her primary care doctor and say, Doc, so I've started levitating. It says that would earn her a shot of Hadadol and a trip to the psych ward. Besides, if Esme thought the book was important information on the subject, Tara would read it cover to cover. Turned out it didn't take that long. In fact, what she needed was on the last page of the introduction. Just like I said, this all comes right back around to full circle. Okay? It says, the paragraph headed "The Spanish Mystiques," and their right in the first sentence was Santa Teresa de Avila. Terror set bolt upright, hardened academic. It says he had called her, Esme had called her hardened academic. But she also knew a sign when it whacked her in the face. She looked for the chapter, flipping through the pages until she found it. There was that classic beat painting of the saint, her hands clasped, her otherworldly eyes looking towards heaven. Tears skimmed the pages. The saint had visions, was pierced by a golden arrow with fire at its tip, levitated on more than one occasion. Y'all know that? St. Teresa? She levitated all the time. Did y'all know that? I'm not sure that y'all knew that, but I'm telling y'all now, it's the truth. She levitated. St. Teresa of Avila, she did. She's a true saint, too. Okay, she was actual healer. But there ain't nothing wrong with levitating. If you can do it, do it. Just don't tell nobody or they'll try to do freaking experiments on you. Y'all, I'm being prompted. I know it's... Look at this. That's my aunt. She faded. Definitely a witch. God, dog. God, dog. Boy, I just got triggered like a mug just now. When I was a kid, I went to Boston with my aunt and uncle, Beverly and Danny. Danny's my blood uncle. Okay. And her sister, Patty, was there. Military. My Uncle Danny's military. Her sister's military. Both of them military. I was only 10. It said something was tampered with. And up there by myself with them. Man, I didn't think nothing of it at the time, but now that I look back, there was some strange stuff happening. Aunt Beverly probably was a witch. So was Patty. But then when my dad died, a year ago, whatever, when he died, my uncle was there at the funeral. Him and Beverly ain't together no more. They've been divorced for a good 15 years or so, okay? But he was at the funeral, and he wouldn't hug me or nothing. Look, I walked up to him and I was talking to him. My dad was dead, right? My mom was acting like crazy. All my family acting weird as fuck. He gonna take it. I said, Uncle Dad, I went to go hug him. He gonna go like this to me. Hug me like this. I said, I looked at him right in his eye and I said, mm-hmm. And I turned around and walked away. That's all I fucking needed to know. Some kind of opportunity. Something about parties. And the sun. Look, you're about to be celebrated, collective. Take what resonates. It says opening up. Something about your body. Getting back in shape. Champion victory. You may be up. Help. Taking a different route, y'all. You may be going into like fucking hell. I don't know. Everything's leading to you getting your body in tip-top shape because you're going to need that energy. You're going to need that on tour. There's something about a tour. It says 11. Saying on tour. So on tour could be anything. You could be writing a fucking book and go on tour. You could be a painter and go on tour. You could be a singer and go on tour. You could be, I don't know, any fucking thing and go on tour, okay? You could be a spiritualist and go on tour. You could be like the Rhode Island medium or something and go on fucking tour. Look, Ten of Cups, wherever it is, you're going to have a group of people that support you and got your back, okay? Take that as it resonates, okay? Is there anything else the collector needs to know? Let me get a message from the universe to close out the reading. It seems that spirit, my spirit team, what have you, God and Jesus, the Holy Spirit. God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit's my spirit team, y'all. Seems that they say that the end of the reading, the true end of the reading, is for me to give y'all a message to tie it all together. See, I've seen that it's already, this reading has confirmed itself over and over and over again right after itself, if y'all haven't noticed. And if y'all have noticed, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm a storyteller, okay? If it resonates with y'all, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, it is Cash App, $Angel Moon 6237. Thank you so much. It says, if you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wonder, and be totally unproductive, you actually relish to such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Go doodle, y'all. Doodle, draw. You remember, you know what? It's so strange. It says, in relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you're giving them permission to do it over and over again. Don't let them. Okay? Y'all stay golden, okay? What was I about to say? I was about to say something before I said that about the consistency. I don't know. Y'all are all grown-ups here. Y'all know. I mean, shit. You've been fucking living. You've been living all this time. You know. You're not fucking stupid. You can see shit. You see all the signs. You see everything that's happening. Something's turning in your favor, collective. You knew it's due time, okay? It's due time. It's just time. You already knew it from your childhood. When you was a kid, you knew that God had rewards waiting for you. You just had to make it down the path to get to the treasure. It's in a chest. Protected for you. Okay? Keep that in mind. Stay positive, okay? Stay golden, baby. I'll see you on the flip side.